My dear living symbol, my name is Andrea Parigi. I'm an architect born in Florence, and I am here to talk to you about my multimedia project that is based on books and videos and also online or in-person meetings. My task is to reveal messages that come through the language of symbols. Specifically, I am passionate in this moment of my life about the symbols made during Renaissance in Florence, and in other videos I will reveal why. The symbol for me is the conjunction point between two great words in which I gave a lot of energy in my life. One is the word of art and architecture, and the other word is the one of spirituality. To understand how a symbol can affect us, I tell you the story of the writer Stendhal, that went through a crisis during his trip in Italy, specifically in the trip during a visit in Santa Croce. He almost fainted. He felt like dying. So this really hit my imagination, and I meditated on the reason. I think that a symbol is like a consciousness machine that invites you to pass through a veil, to understand something more about reality, about yourself, and to do a step in a ladder of evolution. So the reactions to a symbol are many. There are people that are not interested and they are unaffected. Okay, there are other people that are interested, but they have a very rational approach, and also they delegate the interpretation to others. Remarkably, they do a research that is very bibliographic, based on reading the books of others. And in this case, in my experience, I feel that the symbol don't have all the effect that potentially it can have. Then we already saw the reaction that Stendhal had, because I believe that the soul is attracting the ego to make a jump. To understand this symbol, this mechanism, we can analyze how the atom works. The electrons are on one orbital, and they are there. They move forever, literally, and they cannot move unless they are hit by the smallest quantity of light, that is a photon. And so they have enough energy to jump to the next orbital level. They can't be in the middle. They are on established orbital. In the same way, our consciousness can make a sudden jump when we are hit by a powerful information, like can be a powerful symbol if it is very inspired, if it is highly inspired. So the reaction of Stendhal was that his personality was not ready for that evolution. The soul was asking to make the jump, but he was not ready, and so he felt very bad. Why am I saying that? Actually, analyzing the life of Stendhal, it's clear that his daily life was not very spiritual. Obviously, he was a man of great charisma, of great capability. He was a military, he was a writer with great talent, but in his life he had many lovers and he spent a lot of money in prostitutes. So my belief is that his personality was not ready for that kind of jump to which his soul was asking him to go. So in that case, you can feel, if you're not ready for one reason or another, you can really feel bad. In Florence, this syndrome of Stendhal, that takes the name from this writer, generate roughly 1 case a day of people that go to the hospital. And those numbers, to be cured, not to be taken care of, those numbers are present only in another city in the world, that is Jerusalem. Only in Jerusalem and Florence there is this kind of reaction. In my experience, instead, if you teach your mind to understand the philosophy that is behind a symbol, then the meditation on the symbol can help you to make this jump. And at that point, the experience is extremely beautiful and nourishing. So this is just a first introduction, and I wait for you for other videos. I leave you with a promise. Sooner or later, I will translate my first book, Simbolo Vivo 1, The Seed of Renaissance, in English. And I hope that the same I will do, I promise, that the same I will do with Simbolo Vivo 2, The Flower of Renaissance, and also with the third book that I am writing now, and that is taking me the last year and a half, literally every day. Every moment of my day, I am giving energy to this new book. So, my dear living symbol, hope to see you again.